Okay, Rob, I wanted to take a moment and address um, what I'm concerned here because I know that our hinges are getting close to coming in. And what I have here is AutoCAD opened up, and looking at the hinges that we ordered for you 12-inch wide, I have a door drawn here that's 35 3/4 wide. The distance between the rabbets of the frame are 36-inch, and I wanted to show you the rotational value of what a door would look like when it has such a wide hinge. I get this call or this question about once a year. People wonder if the door will have clearance to actually, swing and have clearance and operate correctly, because they're thinking that the further away that vertical axis of pivoting gets, the more exaggerated that problem would be. And in truth, it is. So what we can do is I've selected my door object. Let's rotate. And I'm going to rotate and select my object here. Okay, our object is selected. Click rotate. Now I need to give it some base points. So I already know what one base point is. And let's just say that I'm using a 5x5 hinge here. Oops. Okay, so I've got basically a 5-inch wide hinge, and you can see as we get over here, we have no trouble at all. This is a 5-inch wide hinge. We're not going to have any trouble. Okay, it really doesn't encroach into the 1/8 of an inch space at all. What I want to do now is I want to, let's set that to a 8-inch wide hinge. Let's rotate that object. I'm going to give it its base point again. Here's an 8-inch hinge. Still no problem, as you can see there. Okay. It's going to be below a 1/16 of an inch, but not much. So an 8-inch wide hinge is going to work. Let's select our object and let's do a rotate of a 10-inch wide hinge. Give it its base points again. Okay, this is a 10-inch wide hinge. You'll see there that you're about to make contact, and in fact you will. Okay. Well, it's very close. Okay, would it actually go through there? Probably would. Now let's select a 12-inch hinge, what you've ordered. Okay, here's our rotation. Now what you're seeing here is where it's absolutely going to hit. So what's important here is I have an 1/8 of an inch between my door and my jamb on both sides. And when I get right here, we've got some conflict. And you've got conflict by about 30/1000ths of an inch. So about a 32nd of an inch. It is a 32nd of an inch. So you're going to have to shave your door down a little bit, assuming that you have an 1/8 of an inch margin, which you might have more of a margin, I'm thinking, because looking at your photographs now, you know, who knows what the gap is between these two. But you're going from a 10-inch hinge that we've established we don't have trouble with to a 12-inch hinge. So the concern that I have is you know, you're going to swap these hinges out and then your door may hit, or it may not. So be mindful. I just wanted to bring you up to speed that you might need to do something about taking the door down, planing a 1/16 of an inch off or thereabouts, or taking it equally, remortising the whole 9 yards. You'll have to remortise most definitely because we're doing heavyweight hinges, which I think we are anyway. I don't recall. I just have to look at the order, which I think are going to be 190 thousandths thick. Let me look at this off screen here. Just checking to see. Yeah, definitely heavyweight. So they're going to be 190 thousandths. So you very likely are going to need to do some refitting when you swap these hinges out. So just wanted to bring that to your attention before you walked out and said, okay, this will be a 10-minute job. It might be. You're going to have to dowel those holes closed because your template pattern is not going to be in that location, etc. I look forward to continuing this. Thank you very much.